Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Jesper Offersen and today we're going to talk about a cleansing for your face. We are going to talk about the new one from CeraVe, and it looks like this. And do I have something to say about it? Yes, I certainly do. Now CeraVe, they are, well, most famously I guess for using ceramides in their products, and that is all very fine. But now we are talking about something that will cleanse your face. So that means that it will not be on your face for that long, or you should not leave it on your face for that long, so that the ceramides would do any sort of a benefit for your skin, because then they would have to be on there for a long time. And this stuff is something that you will wash off really quickly. So that's just one thing to say about this product. Now, it is a SA Smoothing Cleanser. So the SA, and you can see up here, that stands for Salicylic Acid. So you might have heard about salicylic acid before, and it is an BHA, so a beta hydroxy acid, and it is really good at getting rid of clogged pores, because it will dissolve the sebum built up in the pores. So would it be good to put in a cleanser like this? Well, as you might already have guessed, again, this is something that will be on your face for not that long. So I don't think it will make much of a difference if you're using it for maybe, well, 30 seconds or something like that, and then you rinse it off. Hardly it will make much of a difference. Rather, salicylic acid is something that you will have on your skin for a little bit longer, and then it will work its so-called magic. But there can be some issues with salicylic acid as well, and we will talk about that in another video when we are looking at one of the other products from CeraVe, and that is another new product, and that is called the SA Smoothing Cream, and it looks like this. And we will take that under. We will look at it in another video. So now we are looking at the CeraVe here, and it is a cleanser. And have I tried it? Yes, I have. Was I a little bit reluctant to try it? Yes, I was, because I am very, I would say I'm perfectly happy with the way I do it already, which is basically just using water. If I have not had any makeup on, I will just be using water and one of my microfiber cloths, and that is very much sufficient, and it should be sufficient for most people. Now, you can of course buy all these soapy things here, and they don't say that it is soap free, but it has some surfactants in it, and yes, the surfactants that they are using are mild, or they are gentle surfactants, but still they are surfactants, and surfactants, they are working in a way, and I have spoken about this before when we were talking about micellar waters, and a micelle is basically surfactants which are in a certain concentration, or what they call a critical concentration, and that means when they reach a critical concentration, then these small, it's kind of like it's a ball and then it's a tail. And the ball is water-liking, so it's hydrophilic, and the tail is lipophilic, so that likes fat and oils. So what happens is that when you have the critical concentration, then it will form sort of like a ball where all the tails are on the inside and the small balls are on the outside. And that means that when you're putting it on your skin, it will not irritate your skin, because the tails are pointing inwards. So if you have surfactants in a solution like this one here, and they don't say that it is a micellar solution, so we must assume that the surfactants that they are using in this product here are just swimming around without being in any sort of a micelle. What that means is that the tails that I spoke of, which is the lipophilic one, will actually annoy your skin a little bit, and that is what will make your skin feel a little bit tight afterwards. And what they then do is that they are putting in these ceramides in order to make your skin feel a little bit more nourished. But again, you are washing the whole thing off, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. So when I tried this product here, I will say that afterwards, I did get the feeling that my skin was a little bit tight, so I deliberately just waited that little longer than I would normally do in order to see if it actually did feel tight or not. So when my skin had dried up, not like it was really dried up, you know, the water had evaporated. So how did my skin feel? Well, it did feel a little bit tight. So I think that if they have made the surfactants into micelle, so if they have reached this sort of a critical concentration, then I think this product would have performed differently on my skin and much better. So for that reason, I will say this is not something I will use again. Is it something I would say that you should definitely not use it? No, not. I mean, I didn't feel that it was really like damaging my skin. It is sort of like a gentle thing, but the question is, could you do something that is better than this product here? Well, as I said, there are surfactants in it, and those are sodium lauryl sarcosinate, and it is a gentle surfactant. Then there is cocamidopropyl hydroxysultane, and then sodium methyl cocoyl taurate. And they are gentle surfactants, but there are other gentle surfactants as well, and there is something called cocamidopropylbetane, and if you are looking at a product like this from Simple, then that is, as you can see here, a micellar face wash, and the surfactants that they have used in this product here is this one which is called cocamidopropylbetane, and it works like a micelle, so the concentration is at this critical level so that the micelles are forming. If I tried this one, my skin was a little bit dry. When I tried this one here, my skin is not dry. Do I use something like this every day? No, I do not, because I just told you that I am using the microfiber cloth instead with just lukewarm water. And when I use this product here, then it is if I am doing a mechanical scrub. So as I've spoken about in another video, I am using some very fine powdered coffee, and then I put it into this one here, and then I am using it on my face, and I'm doing it very gentle, but it is enough to get rid of the dead skin cells, particularly after I have taken a bath in magnesium flakes, which I have spoken about in the same video as I am talking about using this one as a mechanical scrub. So when I have used that, my skin is not dry afterwards, and that's actually really pleasant, and that is the whole point about this micellar face wash, that your skin will not be tight afterwards. So when I tried this one here and I compared to when I'm normally using this one, which might be maybe every 14th day or something like that, it's certainly not every week I do that, but yeah, maybe I should take a magnesium bath every once in a week, but usually it would be like every 14th day or something like that when I remember to do it. And then I use this one here. So would I use this one instead? No, I would not. And if you have already bought it, well, I would say don't despair. Just use it up, and next time you go shopping, then I would say that you should take this one here instead. So yes, that was my sort of a verdict on this product here. They have added niacinamide and glycerin in it, and there is, as I say, on the front there are hyaluronic acid, and it is all very fine in products that are meant to be left on your skin. But again, if it is in something that you are just rinsing off, well, really, would it make much of a difference? I don't think it does. So I would just say that this is simply just a mild face wash with some surfactants in it, and there are 3 different ones in it. There is another product in here as well, or ingredient, which is called gluconeolactone, and that is a polyhydroxy acid, so it works just like any other AHA, so like any other alpha hydroxy acid. It will be slightly peeling, but it is supposed to be a bit more gentle. So yes, that was basically what I had to say about this product here. But yes, it is not something I would buy again, and I basically just bought it in order to test it. They say it is for rough, for dry, rough, bumpy skin. Really. Yeah, it might be, but they do have this other product here, and they say that that is for dry, rough and bumpy skin as well, but that is something that you should leave on the skin, and we will talk about that in another video. So yes, if you would like to see that video or any other videos, please subscribe, hit the bell, and do all those things you must do in order to be notified when I upload more of this sort of videos. Thank you for watching. See you. Bye.